All right, well, welcome everybody. This is the off-stream Prep Phase League. Tonight we're looking at Cookie Cutters versus White Heart. Both, I believe, are actually brand new to the league.
That they are, sir. These are both brand new teams. I think Cookie's team might have played a match or two before on a different team. I think I've seen those names. Not sure if that's just something they just started or if it's a new team, but it definitely seems like a new squad forming up there. And Noon's finally bringing his roster in for this week. Unfortunately, he had to pick up some subs, but we definitely should still see some good game coming out of them today. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm really looking forward to seeing how Noon plays with his team. He's been, a big advocate for the league this whole time. So even with the sub, I know he found someone that piqued his interest and he thought would be a good sub pretty quickly. So this should be an interesting match regardless.
Yeah, of course. I play a lot of games with all that squad over there, so definitely some good guys, good players. It seemed like they got some good communication, so they should be able to pull something off this week. Should be looking for a good game here.
So all right, so it looks like Flyaway Freighter was the map that was picked. Cookie Cutter going with a Finn, Garrison, Pup, and Nyx, while they took Celeste as the second ban. Whiteheart surprisingly banned Rampart.
Rampart, yeah, that was interesting there. They must have some insight on this team or something, because I don't really see Rampart as a standard ban at any means right there. But I like this comp they got going on here with the Lockwood, Zuki, Helio, Rask. A lot of knockback, a lot of pull, a lot of trap setups. Definitely setups for Big Bomb. I'm liking that a lot. And while on the other side, they got a very stealthy, sneaky, get behind the back line and get you down comp over here. Easy focus targets. Definitely going to be an interesting game set up here. Looks like two completely different strategies there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, with Garrison, of course, you have the full map coverage with his ultimates, and Pup can just as easily cover a map very quickly with that haste mod.
Yeah,
then of
definitely
course,
for sure.
other side is just loaded with all sorts of combos you can throw down with between Rask, the black hole from Helio, the big one from Zuki. I mean, there's a lot of things going on there.
Definitely going to be a required double wide trap here for easier lands, and definitely need to try to see if they can catch someone out.
So,
Probably going to be their best target is trying to either find this Pup or Finn, trying to find this Pup or Nyx, or just bite the bullet and take the Garrison down when he jumps on in.
yeah, absolutely. So they're definitely going to, I would think, with this kind of damage composition, going to be going to just focus them down individually as they catch them.
Looks like we have spectate up here, so we can join on in.
All right.
So I'm looking forward to seeing this Whiteheart comp they got here. I'm hoping to see the Zuki has running triple, the 3x3 mod on her big bomb, making her middle bomb hit for 60, making the outside edges hit for 45. I'm looking to see if they can utilize that. And on the other side, I'm looking to see if they can utilize a Pup pull through Nyx trap or a Fin root bubble, some type of lockdown mechanic so that Pup can do it and get there and do his job, and Nyx can get behind them and just tear them apart.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm looking to see if they're going to go with a Garrison jump with the root mod, and then also Finn root mod to see if they can't
Double that up. Oh,
Yeah.
that'd be disgusting.
Yeah,
Bubble
just lock
second
'em
turn,
down.
lock him down again. That would be nice.
So with Pup there, you get Pup real close and then just keep him in place. You're going to force some catalyst pretty early on.
Oh, of course. So waiting on the teams to get all locked in and readied up here. Pick their catalyst, pick their mods, see what comps they want to run on top of that. Just as an update, once again, this is on Flyaway Freighter, so this is one of the bigger maps, one of the more open maps, so Nyx is going to have a lot of line of sight down the lines there, while they have a lot of areas they can set this comp up on the other side with this big bomb, so it's definitely going to be interesting to see for sure.
Yeah, in fact, let me pull a map up of that right now. So as you can see, Flyaway Freighter right here, you got, it's not very symmetrical. One might mod on the entire map directly in the center.
We have no Celeste this game, so there's no random stealing that out of the middle of nowhere, so it's definitely going to be a brawl for that red buff.
Right, and it definitely does with that Nyx. If he's taking the extended range, which I've seen more people favoring lately, he can actually hide right there in the back or even on the sides here and make some pretty nice picks, although he does run into some interference with the walls.
Yeah, especially I do know I like to use the Nyx range mod on both the ults and on the one myself to keep myself as far away as possible and use that haste mod on the stealth to get in and out as quickly as possible on those fights, disengage and re-engage, especially just get behind the team when they're all hiding on the left-hand side and just be tearing them apart and they don't even know where he's coming from.
Yeah, absolutely. And the other thing about this map is the health mods, or the health bubbles, are placed incredibly close to where it seems like all the action happens. So there is a lot going on with that, as well as, you know, the two on the opposite sides. Which,
Right.
You know, if you do a full retreat, that's the place to go.
I gotta watch out for the left-hand side, though, with that little 6 bush over there with the green and the haste. That seems like a lot of fights are always going down over there, which I do believe I deeply favor the Nyx team, Cookie Cutter's team on that. I feel like they have a better setup if they go on that side over this Zuki combo. I would be very careful of trying not to just focus Rask, though, because Rask right now is incredibly strong with getting 3 energy passively and then getting hit, giving himself the chance to even get 3 more energy. So I mean, Rask can take a beating and still dish out damage, get those free ults, which, for people who do not know, resets all of his cooldowns that turn. So he can blow his entire kit ult and then blow his entire kit all over the next turn. It's insane, the damage and survivability that Rask has right now.
Absolutely, and that is why Rask is one of my favorite frontliners, because he can dash in, deal incredible amounts of damage on that ult turn, and then just dash right on out, even with an incredibly low health.
So that is why he only has 185 compared to maybe a Titus or a Garrison who have higher health pools, because of the fact he has insane giddy in and giddy out. So it seems like we're going into the game here now.
Absolutely. So let's see what kind of move everybody is going to be going towards. Looks like Noon's team is going to be going over to the right side for them.
So I see a lineup here on the left-hand side coming out of Cookie Cutters.
Yeah, so it looks like they will be meeting up right here in, I believe what they're referring to as the Tunnel of Love.
Yeah, the Tunnel of Love, or the 6 Squares of Death. It seems like we all want to go on the left-hand side. It does seem like that's where most of the fight are going on anyway, but I do look like they're going to be engaging very early in this game.
Absolutely.
All moving, and they're even sharing spots. They're all about to make some love over here.
Definitely, and it looks like we got Lava Cookie taking the stealth on Pup, getting that in early.
He is running shields on that, so that means he will be able to take a beating next turn if he does get hit. I do see like maybe one person was triggering a Nyx trap. Is that what I saw there?
I believe that was his invis.
No, just barely outside of that Nyx trap.
Oh, and they all missed it. And here we are. Here's the slugfest.
I'm not liking this at all right now for Neo's team.
I don't know, but that's...
Double man bite coming out.
That light him up is going to be incredible, and Zuki's got an amazing
This is going to be
cluster.
a slaughter fest on turn 3, guys. Zuki, big one going down on top of... Ooh, they're already going for an early setup on the Nyx right now with the big bomb and the knockback. I'm interested to see this. Let me see what type of bubble mod he's got here.
Double bubble.
Double bubble. So if it doesn't get popped the first turn, he will be able to slow again on the second turn, which is one of the most over and underrated mods in the game for sure. Shout out to Novel with the taunt there.
What I am curious to see if Garrison did take that root mod. So if he did, I did see him pulling off a jump here. I'm curious to see how it's going to turn out.
So there's already the big bomb setup. It is a slow mod, so he does have it on 4 turn, not 5.
And that's
Looks like,
still pretty good in that tight area.
oh my god, a 4-man hit on Vortex, 3-man bite. Oh, look at the damage, and the bubble explodes. Itzo's at 20 health on turn 3. That is 100 damage down. That is a beautiful setup for Big Bomb also, though. That's going to have to force a flash on that end.
Absolutely.
I definitely see Lockwood escaping here.
Yeah, Rimney's definitely going to have to use their flash to get out of there, because that is not where you want to be as a Nyx.
Now, this is what you got to do against a Rask comp, though. You need to kill him quick. I mean, Rask can take a beating, but you can already see Rask is under half. His energy gain is not high enough for him to get in and get out already. He's really going to have to pop a lot of turtles. I see 3-4 turtles going out this turn.
It looks like he is using his health mod a little early. That is part of the problem with Rask, because you do have to, unless you take the mod, you have to use it at below 60 health, which is always a dangerous place to be.
He is using Unstoppable on his ult, though, on his HP, though, so he will not be able to get slowed or anything of that nature. And I did see an early flash at a Nyx right there. He's using Fade, unfortunately, so he's still getting caught in that big one.
Not to mention, it looks like he got scrambled as well that first turn.
Did he? Yeah, it looked like he... Oh, he did walk... Yeah, because he got knocked through the wall, so they opted to do just a wall knockback Big Bomb instead of a pull with the black hole.
All
I did
right.
not see what type of stickies that was. I think it was just, it's not reveal stickies, it's probably just slow stickies. No, it's pyrotechnic stickies, so he'll have a quicker cooldown on his sticky bombs there.
And he's going to be using it because it looks like it is a little clustered up here.
Now, he is not using 3x3 mod on his big one, so it's only a 50 damage in the center, not a 60. So there's something to take into account there. See some turtle text.
A little bit of heal coming from Finn there.
I like that he's using short up, so that means for people who don't know, there's extra 6 shield on of Finn's heal, essentially giving him a 30 full effective shield, or heal. So probably one of the more stronger mods out there for him right now currently. Nice bounce.
We got Risk with the Rask with the slow.
Using the slow mod on the inner circle.
That
so
Nyx is definitely in
slow.
trouble
Oh
now.
my god, the slows are all over the place. Can they take Nyx down this turn?
I
Do not think they have the damage, and no one has the sight. Brain juice is coming out across the team. Ooh, the laser hit there.
I believe they probably will have a chance to take Nyx out here.
So Nyx is probably going to drop this turn unless they have anything to save him here. Looks like Brass is going to dash through.
Got a bite coming from Pup, probably going to be taking out Ixo.
Ixo is going to have to flash. I do not think he has enough on shield. Yes, shield will save him.
Just barely.
Shield will save him this turn. However, he will be very low.
Another turtle tech.
Noon's in trouble here. Oh, he shielded himself.
Wow.
Okay, so Ixo is definitely dead here for sure. So looks like they're going to go for a 1-for-1 trade right now. Something to take effect though is on Rax's health has not really moved ever since turn 1. He's still at half, but he's already almost has his ultimate already, which is good for him. He's gonna get that cooldown reset. He is sitting on the green. He will get that. He will pick up that green this turn.
Yeah, it looks like there's another couple bubbles laying around for him. I don't believe he can get all the way over there to Pup, but there is one from Nyx sitting right there next to a haste.
So I see a wall going down, which is preventing people from moving to the green. Doesn't seem like anyone's going to walk through that, though. I'm pretty sure it looks like Noon's going to fall this turn.
As well as Neo. It looks like he's got enough targeted on him, even with the cover he might possibly take out.
Prepping those rockets up. I don't know. I don't think they have the damage to take him down right now. Dishing out 30. Probably use the extra shrapnel. Comes the eels. No, they do not have the damage to take him out. He will pick up the green this turn. Now, those eels will be wasted. There is no one for those eels to jump to.
And an excellent spawn for Ixo.
Where did he spawn?
Right there next to the haste.
That is a nice spawn right there. I think he could dish damage this turn. He might be able to dish some damage on Garrison this turn.
And we've still got Rask almost at 3/4 health now.
So we'd see a flash out of... Now, that was a very big misplay on their half. They let Helio live with 28 HP. He was definitely right in front of Garrison. I do not know why he lived there. Did not see what went down. He definitely should have been taken out there. But it seems like he did flash into the opposing team, though.
A bubble hitting no one, and a whiff.
Looks like a lot of people just trying to predict where people were moving here. Just swiping the air.
So yeah, it looks like we started out with a big old cluster here, and everything's turning a little bit more defensive.
Now, Lava Cookie is running that increased run. Oh, he's going to immediately just go for the ult. What is he going here? He is running that increased range on his dash.
And I think we can imagine that...
On Pounce, which can get you 11 space dash. So if they had line of sight, he could potentially dash that Zuki, but I do not think he has the line of sight for it.
And it looks like that Garrison's running a Fetter. I didn't quite see where to, but I'm assuming it's going to be towards Lockwood.
See a big one in the air. Are they about to set him up on that, or is he just trying to predict? I don't think he has a shot. There we go, the Fetter. Okay, that was a nice Fetter.
A root and a slow.
Yeah, he ain't going anywhere. Helio does have his ult. There is ults on Finn. There's 3 ults on the side of Whiteheart right now. They have 3 ults up.
Ras probably getting his ult here next turn.
All 4 ults are up right now, so this is definitely be interesting. The only character who does not have ult is Itzo on that Lockwood, who is in danger of getting double ulted right now. But he will dash out.
Yeah. And
Lava Cookie rethinking his rethinking his strategy here.
And we got Neo over here
There
looking
you
like
go.
he's going to get in place to use that ultimate.
Went for the bite. He's going to get that red buff so he doesn't have to pop critical shot himself. Nice dash out. Lava Cookie rethinking that strategy, only went for the bite, so did not waste his ult. I like that play right there. Now he's got nowhere to go. If I remember correctly, Lockwood has already flashed.
I believe so. Yeah, he did.
He does have his ult though, so he will be able to potentially escape again in next turn. There's a lot of ults here.
And it looks like he'll have
Nyx
a
might
pretty
have a
decent
three-man
escape.
lineup right here for a triple ult. Just might barely miss Neo if he goes for Itzo and Minion here.
And I'm surprised to see Neo not
Oh,
going
he's
for
not
an
running.
ult.
Oh, he's going for Vortex round. Okay. So he wants to wait to see if they try to do an escape or any sort of play here.
It looks like we got Garrison going to be dropping
Almost
that right
ulting.
on top of Zuki.
I do not think that Noon ult himself. I don't know. Ooh, what was that? He 12 healed himself only. That was an interesting play. Guess he thought he might have danger of dying.
I
No
guess
one's-
so.
Interesting wall there, trying to cut Novel's escape off, but Novel did not move this turn. Might have preemptively seen it coming. We got the Garrison ult down.
The
Now he
Vortex
did miss
missed.
Vortex. He was going for a 3-man Vortex hit there. Oof. Now did Itzo path himself through his trap knowing he's on follow? He did. He did, so that was a hit on the trap there. So he did get that value. Itzo still have his ult though. They need to take him down this turn if they plan on, because he will have his dash up again if he takes any damage this turn.
Looks like
For
Neo
those-
now opting to use that ult that he saved from the last turn.
I think we're gonna see a lot of ults blown right here. I see a Finn ult, I see a Helio ult, I see a
Lockwood.
Nyx ult. Oh, I think we're about to see every ult get blown right here.
Pup dashing out of the way.
Killing
So
machine
Pup is
activated.
holding on to that ult. A little bit of
Interesting.
lag here.
Looks
There
like
we go.
he's using, was that Ironclad on the Helio ult? So this has a 3-turn ult, I think it was. So it looks like Itzo, or will fall here on that Garrison, so that is one. He will take one, he will take a consolation prize with that, tying it back up. Here comes the Finn ult though.
And with the taunts.
Shout out to Novel again, that is both of his taunts. Now, great play coming out of
Taking
Kelric there
Zuki
and
out.
Helio with that unstoppable to stop the pull, giving him free movement this turn so that they can not get pulled up and be able to chase down that Nyx that they did just knock away. Now, Helio, I thought y'all know, about 5 turns ago was at 26 health. He's still at 15. He has not been focused. They are just letting him run around and do Helio things.
It looks like
and just-
Lava's going invisible, but only taking 20 shields with it.
That's not a bad mod, especially if you know you're going to take some sort of damage this turn to keep himself alive. Lockwood did flash, so that is the flash down on Lockwood. Oh, only doing 8, not enough to take him down.
And he's using those, using that cover to great advantage. It's the only
Now
thing keeping him alive.
They do take Nyx out here.
Lava moving in to take some of that health that Garrison dropped down.
Now that was a nice pickup, however, that does kind of give his position away though. If they did notice the green was pickup, they could potentially know exactly where Lava Cookie is right now by him taking that if they were paying attention.
It does look like Lockwood does not know, so he is taking a blind shot over there. I'm betting he assumed that he took the 1 square jump mod.
Well, most of the time during dash phase, I did not see a dash phase, so it's very easy to tell when he has that dash mod. You will see that like 2-second lag where you see during dash phase you don't see any dashes, so it's a pretty good big giveaway of that mod. So does take a blind shot, thinking he might catch him. There's no dice. Once again, Novel with the spray.
And Noon Onyx staying
Oh,
alive.
those Garrison,
beyond
that is
all
why
reason.
you take Garrison right there. That is 40 healing off 1 turn from walking through those greens that Garrison drops. So that's very nice. For those of you who don't know, his medical pack ultimate he has, you can drop anywhere on the map, drops 410 health packs that last the entire game. They can be picked up at any time, so you can easily bring someone back up and snipe someone across the map for 37 damage if modded.
And
It's
looks
very
like-
nice ultimate.
It looks like Pup is opting to jump towards Lockwood and the black hole this turn.
Ooh, gotta
And
get
through
scrambled.
a
That was a nice
shield.
play.
Absolutely.
Oh, and he's
wow.
gonna take the trap. Oh, that's 60 damage the Lava Cookie took this turn. Not worth it all right there.
Don't forget the
Noon's
additional
still alive
10.
with that 9 health.
I never leave fire.
Oh, it's so just barely alive. There we go. Noon finally falling on that
Finally
Helio.
taking Noon out.
Finally taking that Helio down. Lava Cookie's very in danger. He will need to flash if he has it up this turn, and that will be another death.
It looks like, scrambled, so unfortunately that would be a nice position
Now,
to go
Neo
ahead
did
and
not
use the ult.
ult. He is still sitting on his ult on Zuki. This could be detrimental if he could get off a good ult here. I see a laser coming out of Remy. Interesting laser. Doesn't really go too far there.
Rask is just taking the charge to Pup.
Might think that someone's coming that direction.
And he was
Ooh,
right.
That was a nice predict by the Rast to dash away and not get slowed by the garrison there. Let's go. We'll take down Lava Cookie. They will put them up 1 kill up. They only need to survive for 3 more turns or get 1 more kill on the board here.
Remaining.
Now, Itzo does have his dash. Neo finally looks like he's going to decide to go for the ult here. On the
Getting
one-man ult on Nomal, though.
Bubble on Garrison.
Bubble on Garrison. I'm not really sure on that bubble.
Yeah, not sure we're quite
There's no damage
what
going
they're
down over there.
expecting.
He is going for the slow on the Rask.
Trouble keeps bubbling up for you.
Now, it is double the bubble, though, so that means the first turn, it will blow up and not do anything, but the bubble will
Finally.
still be there.
Looks like the Zuki ult's gonna be.
Ooh, did he predict this dash? Did he predict this dash?
He
did!
did.
That was a beautiful predict
Wow.
right there coming out of Remy to tie the score up there.
And I'm not sure what mod Zuki has, but she is focused completely on Dr. Finn, so I imagine this
like-
is going to be.
Concentrated fire, so
Yeah.
9 extra damage if you only hit 1 target, 3 less damage per target that you lock on with, so that is a nice 54 burst in Nomal's face.
3 turns left.
And looks like Gommel's in a real bad spot here. Rax is probably going to start just following him a little bit. Looks like
Did you
he's
see a
doing a
flash?
dash.
He's gonna go for a feather ult on Nomal, locking him
Absolutely.
down,
That
keeping
would
him
be
in
the
that,
thing to do.
keeping them in that ult for 2 turns.
And Gommel will be shielding or healing himself for 12, but that's not
He's
going to
not
be
running
enough.
selfish, so he will only
Yeah.
get a 12 heal out of that.
So next turn, we can imagine that he will be going
Ooh,
down.
LOS shields on Noon. I like that. Now Lava Cookie does have his ultimate. He is in a nice position to ult next turn.
Especially with the slow there, that was very nice.
They might attempt to just go for a all-in on the 2 of them there. Rask does get a reset of his cooldowns now. He will be able to dash and heal and knock back again.
And not to mention, with that slow, they're not going to be able to make it around the corner to target Gommel.
Gommel is, though, however, rooted in place. Will take that next turn. This Nomal will fall this turn if he does not have the ability to get out or get some type of
And
support.
if Neo can hit a good shrapnel shot, which it looks like they're going to not
Now,
do, they're
that's
going to
gonna
jump
be-
out.
Lava Cookie, you need to see what Mahdi's running on his ult here. He definitely should ult. He is taking adjacent, so that will be a 55. That will be a down. Noon will fall this turn, so they will tie it up.
Actually, it's 4-4 already, so that would be the game-winning kill.
I'm pretty sure Noon's gonna fall. He does not have a shield here. He did pop Knife for the extra damage. Neo getting out with the escape.
Feeding frenzy.
I like this play. You're gonna fall down anyway. You might as well drop the heal so you can transfer to your team. Now that is fall now. If Noon does not fall this turn, that will be no. He will drop. Nyx will hit 42 on this shot. So we
Wow.
do see a tie going in here.
And a little extra just in case.
Never know. Might pop that heal kata. Pretty sure he can't because he walled this turn anyway. Ooh, the
5 to
double
5,
scramble
double
though.
scramble.
So that means that they have no escape. They're forced to use their only one ability that they can use. Kata, if they have them, they still can use that.
And at this point, Lava Cookie is a very appealing target.
I like this spray for Itzo. Just go for the double damage. Neo is using extra shrapnel. Will do
Does-
25.
Doesn't look like he can hit Pup
Don't
to add
think he
on,
can
though.
hit Pup though. So Pup might actually be okay this turn.
If I don't get you, Robot will.
It's like a
Eagles moving on to
mispredict
their
on
next
the,
target.
on the drone there.
He didn't really have a shot. I like that play. Oh man, if he could have hit one more square over, that would have been game.
And it looks like they didn't even move. They were expecting to die, and I believe that will be
Well,
the
that
game
does-
right there.
That does give him dog shelter. He does not have his heal up. He will jump out. I like this play. Using the pounce of the teammate, getting himself out. He will still get the energy on that, so he will still see the 12 energy gain. He will survive this turn. Brain juice, so you can immediately play time, bounce back in again. Now, look, Nyx has his ult though. Can they utilize his ultimate? I do not think the trap catches anyone there. If he could have thrown that trap a little bit farther.
360. No
Ooh,
step.
shout out to Remy with the nice taunt right here.
Oof.
The 2-man ultimate for 50 apiece.
Only a scratch.
And it looks like
Oh,
might
looking
be
like
the
he's
new
getting
target.
a little low here. Now, Nomal does have his heal and bubble back up, if I recall. Yes, he does have his heal and his bubble up. Garrison does have his escape. Itzo immediately decides to just ult. Immediately in. Didn't even question his move there. He is using ignore cover, so that will be a 45 across both targets
And we
there.
do have Ixo doing his ultimate through the center there. So that probably will catch.
Ooh, I like this.
That will
If
catch
he-
Pup.
That will catch the Lockwood too.
It's like only you, but better.
They'll never know what hit them.
And there it is.
Ooh, there goes Lava Cookie, does fall. Now they have to pick a target up right here, or it is going to be nice. Now I'm pretty sure the possession of Nomal's ult did clip him there, so they might be 1 damage off lethal. No, the Rockets. If
With
Nomal had a
20
good
damage.
stop. Oof, that is so low. Oh, it does not matter. 2 of them fell. Even with this ultimate, they need to take 2 targets down this turn. I do not think they have the damage. They did not land the ult on Itzo. Hard to predict that dash. That will be the end of game 1.
Absolutely great game to the players involved.
That was a beautiful game 1.
And the beeping.
The infinite beeping.
So I'm just gonna go down the contribution for everybody here. Let's take a look, see how everybody did. I got a Ixo, just an amazing job dealing out damage with 588 there. That was just a top-notch job with Lockwood there.
It's beautiful play by both sides there. Alright, welcome back everyone. It looks like the map today will be Cloudspire on here. The first map was Flyaway Freighter there. Whiteheart did take game 1. We're going into game 2 of the series. For those of you who don't know, these are 2-game series. If you win both games, you do gain 3 points. If you split, you get 1. If you lose both, you get 0. So the best you can do here is hope for a split for Cookie Cutters. Take 1 game and get a point, put themselves on the board for this week.
Absolutely. It looks like we have the selections going on here. The map selected, of course, was Cloudspire, the smaller of the maps. And we have Cookie Cutters going for Azuki, Finn, Pup, and Garrison while banning Helio.
They did get first pick, first ban, so they opted the first ban Helio, first pick Zuki. Not quite sure on that. I obviously thought that was probably one of their strongest firepowers, so they wanted to run that. Whiteheart did have Zuki last round, so this time they wanted to play the Zuki. Went for a Finn Garrison again. They must really like that combo. We're going to run Finn Garrison again for a second time. Pup must be another one of their go-tos because that was something they had last match too. So it looks like they traded out, what was it, Lockwood for Pup?
Yeah.
Or Lockwood for Zuki here and kept their same comp.
Absolutely. And, it looks like Whiteheart's taking something a little more traditional, or is Cookie Cutter going for a little bit of stealth, a little bit in your face, and then mostly staying back with the Zuki and Finn.
I see an Aurora, Lockwood, Rask, Ray. They did take Lockwood first pick, standard there. Lockwood, Lockwood stuff. They took Lockwood and Aurora, first pick, because they had 2 picks on their first go. So they did take some pretty standard picks there. Aurora, probably one of the safest healers right now. She can get up in their face if you do run heal mod on Vayne. If you do run heal cloud and 40 heal or through wall heal, she definitely can get up there in the fray, tank some damage, stand up there and do her job, while Lockwood and Gray do what they do best, trap people and cage them and lock them down. So I like this team. The Gray can get triggered multiple different routes. You could have the standard Rask knockback, or even a Aurora heal knockback into a Gray cage would be cool.
Yeah, absolutely. It looks like Whiteheart does favor the combo compositions, where pretty much they have several different characters that can lay down a combo at pretty much any time because of the way they synergize.
I'm curious to see the mods that they're going with this round, to see how they're gonna join this up. They're waiting on us to join here, so we're going to go ahead and join into the game.
So, and I'm going to go ahead and throw a just an image of the map up so everybody can see there. So this Cloud Spire, you got the 2 might buffs right there in the center of the map, either side of the pillar. And of course 2 healths as well. So only 2 of each type of buff in this laying around.
Now, there is no Celeste this game, so we will not see no sniping of red buffs across the map, cross-mapping. There is a Rascon and Garrison, so I do expect to see one of them rushing this red buff and bullying it and controlling it from the other team. I do think that rush will favor Rast, though. His damage is insane with that red buff. Depending on the mod, he could swipe for 38 on his basic. That's just ridiculous. He could just dish out the damage with that red and take the bully and reset his cooldowns, do it all over again. So I would like to see Kelric rush up to that red buff and set up to take that early. But I would also like to see them try to, on the other side, I would definitely see Lava Cookie get behind there, get that Lockwood down as quick as possible. Maybe even bully this Aurora down with that no dash, no flat, you know. It's the only one on the team that has no dashing, so setting up is going to be nice for them if they can lock down this Aurora.
Oh yeah, definitely. Aurora is always one of my favorite characters to just chase around the map and harass. Probably gonna. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw both teams immediately go for that might buff with their frontliners. Mainly because, other than Pup, there's really no melee action going on here. Melee.
Right. You know, Garrison has got a short range too, but he can rockets hit 4 spaces. His jump can go 4 or 5 spaces. I mean, he can get in there pretty quick.
So yeah, you know, probably a little bit more of a traditional interception. I know when I first started playing, everybody rushed the might. That's just kind of how it was. Nobody asked any questions or tried to say anything differently. And the more and more I play recently, everybody's
Celeste
going
changed
sides.
this game. I know, she changed it all out. When it's like Celeste came out, the traps are just, oh my god, there's no point of trapping red buff anymore. You know she's going to take it. I mean, it gives you a whole other turn. You might as well not be able to use your abilities for 2 turns and just let Celeste take red buff off the bat, because she could just take it from so far away, denying it. So you have to rush this red buff, get it quick. Fortunately, we will not see Celeste this time around. Good for her, though, to see her getting banned out. That's good for us.
Yeah, I would say that these are very standard bans that we'll be seeing between the Helio and the Celeste.
For those who did not watch the games yesterday, Celeste is on a 100% win rate. She was played 4 times and won all 4 times. So I would hope not to see Celeste anymore for the rest of the weekend. I think everyone's realized that she is way too powerful to let her through, and just ban her out permanently until they can do some type of balance and fixing to get her to be a little bit more not OP, for lack of better words there.
So, and actually, I don't know if you saw yesterday, but they did have a little mention of a little tweak that's actually going to be coming to Aurora here pretty soon.
I think that actually came out this morning. I think that was part of their talk this morning.
Yeah.
They are going to buff Aurora to 160 HP. They are going to nerf the early paralyzer strat that I was abusing myself. Your team lines up, you hit a 3-minute paralyzer, you get 15 energy right off the bat. But they will be giving her a nice, cool added edition mod of Unstoppable. I do like that. But like I said, right off the bat, you see Rask immediately locking in his move to go to red buff. Where's that Lockwood? Looks like that is Lockwood, actually, that will be rushing the red buff for Whiteheart here. Oh no, he's changing his move.
And looks like they are splitting up quite a bit.
So actually looks like they were going to go for the classic standard. Let's line up on the line, let Aurora throw her things at us. Very standard play here. Will he go for the paralyzer, though, or will he go for the 1 is the question. He will go for the paralyzer. Is he running rapid paralysis? He is. So that means he will get his paralyzer back in 2 turns, get 15 energy this turn. Going into turn 2, he will already be 1/5 of the way to his ultimate. I like this play.
And it looks like Rask's going to be doing a little backtracking to grab that might, whereas we got Garrison kind of off on his own over here. Probably doing a little scouting, but very out of position for these early stages.
So yeah, it looks like they gotta try something else. Maybe a flank coming out of Garrison, come from the side, while they're gonna try a more standard comp over here. Slow mod on the big bomb. I do like that mod. It does give you the ability to catch any character inside of that and lock him in it. Very nice. Very nice mod coming in. Itso is moving in. Ooh, that is Lockwood in the 35 zone.
And We got Lava Cookie over here as Pup in a pretty nice position. I'm curious to see whether she's going to snap at Lockwood, who's likely going to dash, but absolutely
So
won't
Lockwood
be.
doesn't have any clue. I'm looking at they don't have any clue where Pup is. They did not see him go stealth. They do not know where he is. They know where Finn and Zuki is. Garrison is completely hidden. Looks like they're immediately going for a knockback onto Nommel, keep him locked in on that Finn.
And I'm surprised to see Neo opting for a shot to take the damage instead of using that dash.
So there it is, taking the shot on Nommel. They're going for an early kill on this Finn for sure. They're knocking him back, keeping him in place. Now Aurora did heal Neo, so he does take only 5 damage from that big bomb because of the overhealing. Nice knockback, locking Nommel in place. Right on his face. Force
And
Nommel to have to do some type of bubble or something to either eat this damage. He
if I'm
will
not
bubble
mis-
himself.
If I'm not mistaken, Pup didn't actually do anything but
He
move
did
last
not.
turn.
You are correct, sir. They still have no idea where Pup is. They now see Garrison. No one rushed red buff. So it's turn 4. Garrison does get the first red buff of the game.
With Zuki grabbing the other here in the next move.
I do not see her movement locked in there yet. Garrison immediately jumping in. Will land on top of Itzo here. Noon popping that turtle tech, expecting damage. I do not think he will get anything off. Nice weaken, making Garrison go back to normal damage. There was a flash out of Finn, so that is a turn 4 flash. Okay, Pup with the pull now. We'll see Itzo going for a walk here. Ooh, 3-man rockets. Nice.
And I didn't catch Pup's movement, but probably going to be taking him off someplace secluded.
I think he only moved 2 squares to move up into the energy, so he's only going to move him 1 square. I would say it's a little bit of a misplay on Nommel. He did flash directly into the drone with reveal, so it took 16 damage for that flash. So I mean, that would it's not entirely too much, but in a numbers game like this, every shot counts.
And looks like Ixo did have Unstoppable on, so that leash was...
Ooh, that was a nice play. Was it an adrenaline play? What gave him Unstoppable there?
I believe it'd have to be an adrenaline play. Because I can't think of anything offhand that would give Gray Unstoppable.
Yeah, the only thing she could give Unstoppable, but she didn't. So there had to be an adrenaline coming out of Itzo there that was still remaining.
Aw, you're the best.
Unless because no, Paralyzer doesn't give it yet. That's not till later.
Yeah, that's next patch.
I don't know. She had to be an adrenaline out of Itzo, so that's a very interesting pick. So he does not get the double bite, only gets the single bite on Noon. Nommel taking 38 for his troubles, 16 from the drone. See, I mean, that flash of the drone cost him 32 HP.
Alright, looks like we got Gommel over here trying to run away, probably heading for that haste buff to try and put a little more distance between him and the action, but...
He has no flash, he's gonna need a bubble here, he will go down.
That's really the only option he has.
Although he's getting focused, the rest of his team is very full, while Whiteheart's team here is definitely soaking up that damage.
Yeah, if you take a look, Gommel has taken 150 damage, the second highest is 88, and that's on the other team.
So Itzo did have stealth on his slip away, so he was able to hide, so they're not quite sure of his location. He might take some splash, he does not. So Itzo does have pretty much had free turn this turn, no one knew where he was. He will get a 14 heal for his troubles. Nice wall bounce from Neo right there. Still taking Nommel down. That is first blood, turn 6, going in favor of Whiteheart.
And I do have to say, both teams are doing a really good job of picking a target and trying to focus them down.
So that is 220 damage taken on Finn on turn 6.
Looks like we see
So
early...
that gives Zuki a very early ult. He opts to immediately just ult. He is running, was that through wall mod?
I believe so.
No, he opted not to do it. That might have actually been a very good opportunity to ult. I do not think they saw that coming. Let's look at their vision. They did not have technical vision of Zuki, so they knew where she was, but no real vision on her. So if they did not know her ult, that would have been a beautiful opportunity to do it. She still opts to go for do some nice damage. There's 50 damage dealt. Coming with the hand cannon, there's another 32.
Along with the slow, that'll keep him right there for him.
Does give Gray her ultimate there. She will be revealed though. Ah, that's unfortunate though, because now they kind of know that Gray can throw out that cage.
And that is an excellent position for Gray Cage right there.
Aurora also has her ult, and she can easily hit all 4 of her members of her team with her ultimate. do like that play. I don't think they know what square she's in though. So all is blindly jumping in, trying to catch her with that slow. Will catch a Neo for his troubles. That might have been his target. I'm not sure. Nice bubble too. That will actually hit Noon.
Yeah, because
the
he will
bubble
be
does
jumping.
explode 2 spaces.
And a nice slow big one.
So you're gonna see 10 damage splashed on both of those characters there. Noon with the heal. Nice 24.
Very
does
nice.
damage 2 people with that. Is anyone moving into that 50 zone? I do not see any 50 zone movement. No.
Looks like they would have, but they were slowed.
Yeah. See, that's the one time even with slow mod actually did not benefit from him. There will be 3 people in that big bomb though. If I was Zuki, I would be seeing an opportunity to ult right here. Very nice setup going, impossible chance here.
Absolutely. It looks like that is what she will be doing.
Lockwood says, nope, I am not playing this game. I'm getting out. I'm dashing out of here. Zuki goes for it. Does have enhanced targeting, so he does have through wall mod.
And Garrison dropping his, looks like he's going to be dropping his ult right there on top of everybody.
Actually, I think I saw his ult just going over there by the drone. I think he was going more for just giving his team healing over there. I'm not sure. I might have misseen that.
It's kind of hard to see sometimes. There's so much going on.
You can do better.
And you are right.
I
There
was
it
right.
is.
He did. Oh, he did predict the Neo dash. That was nice predict coming out of him there.
Absolutely.
Now we will see the big bomb come down. And then you
Wow.
will see the ult damage too. Looks like Noon will fall. No, he did not. He dashed, actually. He did not ult. Knocking all into a corner on that Garrison. It looks like Lockwood will. Yes, Lockwood did indeed get the ult. We do see Rask with the opportunity for a 3-man ult right here. Very nice. It still has the cage. Will he cage here? Yes, it looks like he will
And Cage is
cage.
coming down. Zuki's going for the ult as well.
Looks like he will take
May
35 damage for his
possibly-
troubles, though. I think that does clip Itzo right on the toe.
May
So-
possibly, yeah.
However, Neo is ulting in there. Will do 45 across the 3 members of the team.
And it will
Yes,
hit
it did
Ixo.
hit her, yes.
Wow.
Keltridge got out, but Neo went right into it. He literally just suicide. Oh, that really is
Yeah,
unfortunate.
that is, yeah.
Still in.
Kelrick
2-man
really
ult,
only
though.
got out of it by 1 square.
I think he saw it coming though. That was a nice play by Rask. This is a beautiful cage also. It will clip Nommel. It looks like it may also catch Lava Cookie there too. Little extra damage just in case. That will be a 1-man
Caught
cage.
Nommel.
Will catch Nommel with that cage. Who already has his flash down, is sitting inside of the goo of Rask. It
All he
looks
can
like
do
this
is
will
give
be
himself
will
12.
fall. Yeah, but he can cast a 30 heal on this team, which is very nice. I'm going for the Pyrotechnic stickies there, only hitting 1 target. Rask dashes, get himself behind the team so he will not take any damage this turn. This is where Rask really shines, guys. He's going to be able to dash in. Shout out to Nommel with the heal there, going on with the taunt.
Bringing Ixo back up.
Keeping that Gray fresh and healthy.
And we got Gommel alive with 1 health.
Takes
there
the
it
drone
goes.
damage, will fall. And there is the Gray for a little bit out of secure.
I
More.
see an ult coming here. No? Brain
Thank
juice.
you, brain juice, sir. Alright, now Itzo did get the might there, so he will have a nice shot on Awe or Lava Cookie if you did see him. Let's see this vision. They do not have vision of him, but they do know he walked into that bush, though. It looks like he's just going to opt to just dart Awe and shoot him instead. I don't know. Does he have double dart? He does have double dart. I would just throw a dart over there, take the chance. You know, you have those second darts. Why not just throw it?
That is the point of the predictors.
He threw both darts out on the second one, did not do anything. All with a nice feather to flash in there and root them both for next turn. Does take the 20 for his troubles from the cloud though. Technically a net of 12 because both of them did get healed 8 from that cloud.
Looks like we got Lava Cookie right there for a very nice ult as well.
So, nice play right here. They did see him go into that bush. They do know he's there. He will ult. He does have might, so he will just be doing 55 across the team there.
Actually, look like they're opting not to go for that and going invisible instead. I don't think they knew that that Lockwood was back here.
Rast does have that slow mod once again, so nice bounce out of Lockwood. Oof, oh, taking some insane amount of damage right here.
Getting in that double hit with the weekend.
With weekend, so shout out again once Anomal with the ultimate taunt here. That will pull them both. If he did get that aim, he did. So that will pull them both over there, a little better position.
Of course, we had Garrison with the unstoppable.
I like this play coming out of Rast, keeping their Zuki very busy, just chasing him down and slowing him with his basic attack. I mean, eventually he will take that Rast. She is opting for a fade, but does look like she's still getting clipped by that basic, so we will know where she is next turn. There looks like to be a slip away coming out of Gray, and it looks like Garrison's also going to re-engage on Aurora, slowing her down. Ooh, with the bubble, so that will be a net of 30 damage there.
And yeah, it looks like Ixo will also be able to grab a health bubble as well. With
Shout out to Awe with the
away.
Garrison taunt. So once again, he does have that invis. He do not know where Itzo is. Oh, Lava Cookie catching 2 people with that ult for 56.
Have my eyes closed.
Noon is in some serious damage of dying. Does he have rockets also? Yes, he does.
And scrambled as well, so gonna be stuck in a real bad position there.
I do not like that play out of Noon at all. Now Itzo has been revealed by that heal. We know where she is. If they were paying attention, they know where that is. I would have gone with something else. He did have heal up. He could have healed himself. Cannot heal himself now. He will need to flash out. Otherwise, he will fall down. He was opting, looks like, to just die here. Just get some healing on Neo.
Yeah, unfortunately, it looks like Neo is scrambled this turn. That would be a fantastic place to do a light him up.
If they could catch them both down right here, that would be a 2-kill swing, because it looks like Remy will fall also here.
Shocking.
Shout out to Noon Onyx with the shocking taunt. Will have his ult for next turn. Will drop down this turn. That will be 3-2 going in favor of Cookie Cutter. However, on the other side of things, it looks like Rask will take down Azuki as a constellation prize this turn. It looks like we will have a 3-3 split. There is the fall of Zuki. Gonna lay down those rockets, extra overkill, take Neo down another 10 health.
Yeah,
We'll take
out
Neo
the
on a
late
walk
damage.
though. So, let's take a look here.
Stay on
Lockwood does
target.
have dash. He can get escape out.
Yeah, it looks
Aw
like-
does have his ult again though. If he could predict this dash one more time, that would be amazing.
Or even if Rask could put himself in a good position, because he's about to throw his ult as well. And looks like he's going to try for the might.
He tried to get. He will just take the secure damage on Itzo. It was a nice solid attempt. Will just land 37 down. Itzo will take a decent amount of damage here.
It looks like
Rask
Aw's going to be their
down.
next target.
Itzo taking another 32 here. Will they take Aw down though? I do not think they have the damage to take him down this turn.
If it wasn't for that cover, he may have fallen just then.
So Itzo will grab the red buff again. Once again, does have his ultimate up. He is kind of in a bad position though. Will take the bite to the face. That will not kill him though.
Does look like he has his ultimate available. I think this
Does.
might be a time for him to use it.
I think he might decide to just flash out. Nope, he will opt for the cage on Lava Cookie. But looks like they're really trying to see if Cookie's going to go to the right and grab some of those health. Looks like they're trying to prevent that. I do not think that Lava Cookie moved. I do not see a movement in space. So that was a very smart heads-up play right there.
With the slow big one right there where they're all headed.
Aw will
Aw is
fall down
down.
this turn though. He will fall down, so that will be another kill in favor of Cookie Cutter. All they need to take is one more down this turn. Will they have the damage? Oh, correction, I'm sorry. There was one more needed for Whiteheart. So there it is. He will not fall. They are up. They need. Ooh, that was beautiful. Heal on the Aurora. Heal into the cage in the trap. Unfortunately, they did not place the cage well enough to hit him through the cage and the trap. But that was still a nice heads-up play right there coming out of them.
And I just realized I've had these on the the wrong team this whole time.
So it's a will flash here. He will take the Aurora ult though. Yes, he is flashing into that Aurora ult, so he will take that heal coming out of Aurora. Flash out a lava cookie also.
I knew there was a reason I kept you around.
So it looks like Nomal will take a 36 damage for his troubles here. He will eel as a consolation prize though. Oh, that big one does not secure with anything, though. Mr. Punch will miss also. No hit on knockback, so there was a lot of missed damage on that play there. A lot of flashes were used and dashes.
Although it does look like we got the cookie cutters nice and bunched up right here.
So they don't actually need to go for a kill here. Kelrick and them just need to disengage. All they need to do is just last 2 more turns, and they'll have this series in the bag here. Looks like they will opt to just deal some damage down, forcing them to have to go out. I like this heads-up play from Itzo with the Pierce on the 1. Oh, it does not have Pierce. That's actually a second dart. My bad.
But
So they will catch that stealth, though.
But it does look like they may have a chance of focusing them down here, evening up the match.
Lockwood does have his ult. He did not hit the second dart. I do not think he had the ability to anyway. Nice heads-up weekend.
We got
Remy
Rask with
will
the body
take-
block.
Remy will take a heavy amount of damage right here. Will they have the damage to kill him this turn? We'll have to wait another turn. Does he have his jump is the question though. This is turn 20. I know his flash is down. He does have his jump. They need to predict this jump here.
Looks like he's getting a bubble from
Oh, I don't
Gommel.
like this play from Neo. It's turn 20. You got to get a kill, man. You got to go for this kill. You should not be flashing here. You got to get this kill if you guys are planning on
Well, what
continuing.
surprises me is he has his ult up.
Well, I mean, actually, it is turn 20, and they're actually up a kill, so they can just flash out of this. That is actually a heads-up play coming out of Neo.
Trouble keeps bubbling up for
They
you.
need to get a kill here if they're planning on staying alive. Cookie Cutter. Ah, man, I wish he would have just stayed. He could have just stayed and took Itzo down.
You did that on purpose.
Nice slow bubble coming out of that. It looks like that will be the end of our second game here. They will 2-0 sweep with Whiteheart will 2-0 sweep Cookie Cutter here. Good games coming out of both teams here.
Absolutely, really glad to see both those teams coming in as the first time. Great showings from both of them. Let's take a look at some of these.
Kelrick
stats
the
to
minion
beat.
on Rask with 487 damage, but only took 183. That's impressive. To deal out that amount of damage on Rask without having free ults and energy generation from getting smacked, either that's just a lot of good positioning on him, or the opposing team just really wanted to kill their DPS there. Now, Noon did die twice for his 466 damage received, but did put out 442 healing on himself out there. So a nice play coming out of that. Shout out to all the players here today for a good showing.
It looks like in both cases, it seems that the support was the one that was focused down twice. So that seems
I
to
agree.
be.
It looked like both teams said, let's kill the Roar, let's kill the Finn, no escapes, let's just focus them. Not a bad decision coming out of that, seeing that both of those teams, both of those supports do not have escapes.
All right. Well, that was some great showings. So, what do you think we'll see from both these teams in the next coming weeks?
I do think that both of these teams have some solid potential. I do feel like Cookie Cutter might need to work on a little bit more of their communication. It seemed like there was a couple mishaps of focus targeting coming out there on a couple different plays. Letting Noon get away on that Helio with 28 HP for 7 turns. He got away before they finally took him down. He was able to get off 4 or 5 shields and get an ult off during that time. Maybe a little bit more heads-up play out of that, and they could definitely take some games out of some teams. Noon's team on the other side had some great focusing, great coming down on that. I think once they just needed to work a little bit more on their team movement. I think like they were split a little too much, but I do feel like both teams have some great potential, great plays coming out of both of them. Looking forward to seeing casting some more games of chance in the future.
Absolutely. So, really looking forward to seeing these guys show up in the next week. Great showing from both of the new teams out here, and yeah, once again, just really excellent overall. I can't wait to see what happens when they also get a few more games of just organized practice under their belt too.
Yeah, I hope both of these teams get a chance to go back, watch these VODs, go over and see where their mistakes were, where they could have done a little bit better, and work on that for next week. So hopefully, so someone can finally take some games off of trash here, so we can finally see some competitive aspect on that side. I'm looking forward to definitely seeing what people can do next week.
Absolutely. So yeah, Trash is playing some really good games. I believe you said they won at least one of the other ones.
They did. They're going into their second game right now. Trash is the team to beat. For those who don't know or just tuning into Atlas Reactor right now, Trash is a very undefeated team. They've been playing around for a while now in closed beta ever since Alpha, if I remember correctly. These guys have been playing together. They are a European team. They are great guys. Add them all if you want to. They will teach you anything to know, show their builds. Add me. It's Jessica, #5656, and I'll show you some things, talk about some stuff. I mean, this community is so small. We're all so into it. We'd love to help out anyone out, show some neat tricks to you guys, go over some builds, anything you guys want. We're all here for you guys. We all here love this game, so I hope it goes far.
Absolutely, and I definitely suggest everybody gets on the Atlas Reactor Discord. If you just Google it, you will find it, and everybody there is pretty great. Always looking to group up with new people.
They run events every week and weekend. There's actually a PPL schoolyard pick league going on Wednesday, held by my team captain Honey Badger from Guy Logic. Hit him up, hit me up. We'll be running this event on Wednesday. I do not know the time and details. I can get back to you that on later. Where we will be going over that schoolyard pick for any PPL free agents that would like a chance to find a team, meet some new people. I mean, there's all these people on the free agent list. I mean, it's about time that we build some more teams and get some more people in here. We'd love to see you guys play. I mean, I know I'm looking forward to playing everyone and having a competitive aspect. I look forward to this every single week. So,
all right. Well, I think that wraps this one up. So we're just gonna take a break and wait for the next one to start.